don't think we eat as many vegetables as we should. Today I'm going to take these bitter greens, sweeten them up, and finish them with salty bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? I'm making brown sugar Brussels sprouts with bacon on this episode of Cook This. Hey guys, I'm Shereen with Cook This. I love vegetables. I gotta be really honest with you. I think I could eat this entire bowl as soon as I'm done making these brown sugar Brussels sprouts. They are good. All right, so minced my garlic. So the first thing we want to do is obviously cook the bacon. So that bacon fat, I'm actually going to use that bacon fat to saute the Brussels sprouts in. So just a little tip, you could totally chop this bacon up if you like. I just basically took my strips and cut them in half, just lengthwise. I'm going to put them into a medium heat saute pan. So you want a 12-inch saute pan. And I'm going to show you a little trick I learned in culinary school. All right, here's a great little tip. You're making bacon in your skillet. You're going to add a splash, just a splash of water. Splash, not too much. So what that does is it cooks the bacon from the inside. The water evaporates and then it renders the fat of the bacon, making the bacon perfectly crisp and flawless, foolproof every time. All right, while my bacon is frying up in the pan. Wait, isn't that a commercial? Yes, I'm not gonna sing that tune. Okay, my bacon's frying. I'm gonna prep my Brussels sprouts. So I bought my Brussels sprouts loose, so you can buy them loose. You can buy them pre-prepped. Just keep in mind, you're gonna pay double. And that's okay, if you don't have time, I still want you to eat those greens. If that means you gotta pay double because someone else prepped it for you, I say go for it. Getting your greens is way more important. But I bought them loosely, and if you want to save money, I'm going to just show you how to prep them. You just want to trim them. Just go around, trim the leaves, obviously wash them, cut the ends off. I like to halve mine, then slice them. That's going to help them to cook quickly, and it just really makes for a great texture for this side dish. This is a great side dish for the holidays, Brussels sprouts. We see them in our grocery store like everywhere, right? Well, this is a great way to turn those Brussels sprouts, non-believers at your table, into believers, because these are sweet, and come on, we're finishing them with bacon. I'm gonna get these prepped, get my bacon out of the pan onto a paper towel lined plate, and saute the Brussels sprouts. This rendered fat in here, this is good stuff. So by cooking it with just that splash of water, it cooked the inside. Now it rendered the fat and crisped the outside of it, and it makes it perfectly golden. So here's your tip. Take it out when it's golden. Boom, right then and there. If you wait any longer, it then starts to burn. We have that beautiful rendered fat from the bacon. That's gonna add great flavor. So depending on your bacon, it all depends on how much fat it renders. You may need to add a little bit more oil. So I have some canola oil into my pan. I have it heated on medium heat. Make sure everything's up to temp. I'm gonna add my already shaved Brussels sprouts and the garlic. So we already have our minced garlic from when I minced it earlier. We're gonna add that right to it. Season it with salt and pepper, and just saute these until they're nice and tender, about 6-7 minutes. And if you feel like the pan is dry, just go ahead and add a little bit of oil at a time. These Brussels sprouts are nice and dry. They're gonna absorb that flavor while they're sauteing. So you just wanna saute them till they're tender before we deglaze it. So I'm gonna deglaze it with a little bit of orange juice. All right, so I stole the zest first from the orange. Now we're just gonna deglaze with a beautiful, freshly squeezed orange juice and some brown sugar. So the orange juice is going to help sort of soften that brown sugar. Once it deglazes and concentrates, the sugar is nice and melted and coated and candied. We're done. Into the bowl, and we're going to just top it with our crumbled bacon. How easy was that? This is an easy side dish during your holidays. any night for dinner. Yummy. Like I said, I can eat this whole bowl myself. Serve this with pork chops, roasted chicken, with your lamb during the holidays. Finish it with the crumbled bacon. Just make sure your kiddies don't come along and eat the bacon like Costas does. I usually have no bacon left. For this recipe, go to the newspaper's website, or for more of my fresh and easy recipes, check out tweetneats.com. I'm Shereen with Cook This. Happy cooking. Enjoy.